Hello everybody and welcome back for more Let's Play Super Mario Brothers. In this episode we are going through World 5 and then eventually World 6. And this is where the levels start to get a little more tricky, shall we say. Because for one thing there's going to be a few more of these enemies that we'll be seeing a little later. There might be one here in this world, but or unless I'm thinking of a later world, because like because I look at this one, it's another snow world, or at least it looks like snow. But oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So this right here is a bullet bill, and bullet bills, what you see, those are well, they just come out of those cannons, and they are impossible to kill. Well, I mean, you can still kill them, but like you can just jump on them. But once they shoot out, then like they'll come just starting right at you, and they're also infinite as well. So I mean, you can't exactly kill them because I mean they're just coming out of the cannons, but they're just plain obstacles, and so you just want to make sure you either avoid them or you just jump on them. But you're going to be seeing a bunch of those in later levels, like the way they're placed, and they're going to be very annoying to deal with as well, so you don't be worried about that one. And, wow, this level didn't take so long. I think it might have been because I just took the shortcut there, because usually shortcuts like those, or these bonus rooms, they just skip it. Or you skip ahead of the levels by taking those little bonus rooms right there, but I'm pretty sure the levels themselves would have been a lot longer. I mean, it was kind of like that with World 1-1, where you just go to that one bonus room, then just skips ahead over to the flagpole. And oh god, more Hammer Brothers. Fucking hate these guys. Hate them so much. Yeah, this is where like later on these kind of levels here, this is where the enemies start to get more obnoxious. I mean, not as much as we'll say Lost Levels, but oh, and a couple more enemies I didn't go over. I actually didn't go over the underwater enemies. Well, there's actually two of them. We have Cheep Cheeps right here, and then there's also the bloopers right here. Cheep Cheeps are basically just they're just staying their way, but the bloopers here, they will always try to go after Mario, and I also don't like them one bit because they are very persistent. The moment they see Mario, they will just go right after them, so you're gonna be careful of those. And without the fire flower, you can't really kill them all. Oh yeah, by the way, folks, even in underwater sections, you can still use the fire flower. Yeah, what kind of logic does that make here? Just being able to use fire underwater, and well, I mean, just going by that kind of SpongeBob logic with with fire underwater, then yeah, there's that there.
Hey, if we're underwater, how could there be a...
But you know, this is Mario, so I mean, not everything's gonna be scientifically accurate, so yeah, it's kind of weird in a way. There's a few more things I think there might have been a couple more things that I never got to go over though. Let's see. I know one of them's or actually one of them's gonna be this one feature that the game has, and also some kind of also the music and maybe some of the flaws I will probably see for this game, but, well, I mean, especially more noticeable in later levels, but, this game actually does feature, or does have a two-player feature, well, for where you saw on the title screen. If you have a friend with you, then that person, once you go in two-player mode, that friend can play as Luigi, you know, Mario's brother. And, Luigi is, well, he's, basically, just some, well, originally he was just some, palette swap of Mario. Difference being, for one thing, is that, strangely enough, though, Luigi in his regular form, he has white overalls, and then whenever he becomes Fire Luigi, then he literally becomes the same exact color palette as Mario, or Fire Mario at least. So it's kind of weird in a way. And actually, another strange thing is that Luigi's default color palette, like with his white overalls, that would actually later become his own Fire Flower outfit. So I don't know, probably because of the NES color limitations or something like that. I guess I'll probably explain why that Mario's regular color palette isn't accurate, where it's just like just a red shirt and then green overalls, or some kind of olive green. It's basically like olive green is what it is. So yeah, but yeah, from where you can see, actually no, I was wrong. Red overalls with the shirts being olive green. Wow, I actually got it backwards. I'm a bad Mario fan. Yeah. Anyways, we got another castle going on here, and yeah, another one of Bowser's clones. And I think after in the next castle after this is going to be a little more challenging here. And also, I never really got to talk about the music. And first of all, fuck you again, Toad. I'm going to have to be hearing that a lot more times, and one of these days is going to come back to bite you in the ass in your own game. But on another nighttime kind of level. So anyway, I never got to talk about the music here. Well, I mean, you know, the music itself. Need I say more about the overworld theme? I mean, come on, you'd be so hard pressed to find anybody who doesn't even know about the overworld theme. If they did, they must be grossly exaggerating there, because it's this overworld theme. It's basically like the main Mario theme. And there have been a number of times been remixed or rearranged or orchestrated and all that, because it's really catchy as hell, and and the overall theme as well. I will always find myself humming to this tune here, because what else can I say about that? And all the other level themes. I mean, they're short, but I mean, still memorable at the very least. But this one in particular, oh man, Koji Kondo, just why you do this to me? Why? Yeah, but that's always the thing with Koji Kondo. If you think his music, you always have to expect good music come from him. It's just it's catchy as hell. And I guess one more thing I do want to say is that well, if there's one kind of gripe that I have with this game here, it's basically the control. Like, well, I mean, not so much, not the worst thing. I mean, not so much the control itself, but I mean, I would say more so the momentum, because when Mario's running at its top speed, then and once you let go of the control pad, then he'll just continually start to run until he slows down and decides to stop. So that especially becomes more noticeable like during levels with the precision platforming, and you really have to just like try to come to a screeching halt, especially when you're going off the edge, and just try to avoid falling to death. Oh yeah, by the way, some of the blocks here, as you can see here, will have these vines up there, and it'll lead you up to the sky, which is another bonus area. But I never got to do that because, well, I was trying to, but I didn't get enough height distance, or just enough height to just get up there and show it off. So yeah, no sky bonus or bonus stage for that here. So sorry. But yeah, once you see these big gaps, and you try to, like, sometimes you gotta make a leap of faith over, so you have to make sure that Mario gets enough running speed to actually be able to jump over those, because without that, then, well, you can never really be able to jump over those gaps, so you gotta be careful of that here. And yeah, I think that's about it. Like, sometimes the control can be pretty finicky, but I mean, not exactly too noticeable. But and also for the fact that sometimes like you want to try to jump, then Mario would probably just sometimes the jump button might not work as much here. I mean, it doesn't happen all the time, but there could be times like that as well. And then you always have to make sure that Mario makes a good landing. So those are some kind of problems I might have with the game. But other than that though, then I mean, it's not too much of a big deal. World 6-3. Holy shit! What happened to all the colors here? I guess they must have. I guess the programmers must have forgotten to just put all the colors in and just left it white here. So I don't know if this is intentional or if this. Well, I mean, I don't want to say it's some kind of a snow level, because I mean that's not really a snow level. So I say it's more so that the programmers or the artists forgot to put the colors in, and so they just left like that. So yeah, talk about unfinished level coloring here. But I mean that's just one level though. I mean it's not something for the rest of it. I don't know if the All-Stars port actually fixes here. I mean, I don't know if it was still the same. I can't exactly remember that off the top of my head, but I mean, yeah, that's kind of what it is. But yeah, it's basically just a precision platforming like this that you want to be careful with, and also especially with these kind of platforms where they just descend downwards, and like when Mario stands on them because he's a fat ass. And yeah, see, even the ground and all the and the castle itself, it's all grayscale here. So yeah, they must have forgot to put the colors in somehow. But I don't know. I mean, I'm not a game developer or anything. I'm not a programmer, but that's kind of one of those things that we assume about. And next castle coming up here, and yeah, it's getting a little tricky here because like I said, these are going to be obstacles that can be hard to dodge. And also, the thing with these, yeah, see these fireballs right here? It's very hard to predict like when exactly they're going to come out. They're going to come out because their pattern is very off. Either they could just take their time before coming out, and then especially when I jump over the lava pit, then the fireball just comes up immediately. So that can get pretty annoying. And I also lost all my power-ups. Another kind of gripe about I have this game that later games actually do fix is that, oh yeah, this Bowser clone actually throws hammers, is that even when we get the Fire Flower, if you get hit, then you're reduced all the way back to Small Mario. Later Mario games actually fix this issue, but yeah, this game it has that as well. So anyway, so that should be it for this video. So next time, Let's Play Super Mario Brothers, we're going to head over to, well, actually, this I've seen this episode 3, so it's actually going to be the final episode. Yeah, this game isn't even long at all, just 4 episodes long. So there's going to be 2 more worlds to go to, World 7 and World 8. So yeah, we're almost done here, folks. So yeah, like I said, this game isn't very long at all. Just It just takes me no time flat. And there's also a little more to talk about, like with skipping ahead of the games, but more on that in the next episode. So, anyways, I will see you guys next time.